There are between 20 and 36 million slaves in the world today, right now, and human trafficking generates more than $150 billion in illegal profits each year.
As part of my anti-trafficking work, I've met victims in Russia, I've met victims in India, I've met victims that have been trafficked from Mexico, victims in New York and New Jersey and all across our country.
We have currently about 400,000 Vietnamese migrant workers being deployed abroad at any time, with 80,000 leaving every year. And whenever you have migration, which is a positive driver and a positive force, then you have also the exploitation and abuse coming with it. And that leads to trafficking.
Bilkisa was 15 when she was flown from Nigeria into the UK illegally with the promise of an education. Instead, she was a slave.
We let ourselves think that human trafficking is only about forced prostitution, when in reality, human trafficking is embedded in our everyday lives. Let me show you what I mean. Forced prostitution accounts for 22% of human trafficking. 10% is in state-imposed forced labor, but a whopping 68% is for the purpose of creating the goods and delivering the services that most of us rely on every day.
The fishing boat laborers were bought and sold by human trafficking agents and locked up until needed.
Human trafficking is a global epidemic that takes many forms and harms millions of people each year. Lei Xiong's recent film Amateur Killer portrays one Chinese man's chilling experience with human trafficking, both as a victim and an accessory to the crime.
你为什么这么做？你他妈好好看，见过这孩子吗？
我真没见过这孩子，有的孩子卖不出去，留着怕出事，所以送到医院去卖器官了。
This independent Chinese film will be presented for the very first time in America from November 7th to November 13th at the 4-Star Theater at 2200 Clement Street in San Francisco. In an effort to support those who have been affected by human trafficking, 15% of box office profits from this limited engagement will be donated to the families of the 39 Vietnamese victims found in the truck in Essex, England on October 23, 2019.